Hi, I'm Wei from No Game No Talk, and with me is Yekke from Team Eve, right?
Yeah.
Right. So Yekke has just placed second after losing to Revenant 2-0 in the winners bracket. Oh, sorry, in the grand finals of the WCS Singapore Nationals. And let's hear from Yekke about how his experience has been over these 2 days.
Hi. It's been a really great experience, really well-run tournament, and it's been really good for my StarCraft career.
Right. Can you describe for us, how the first day of matches went for you?
First day, it was relatively easy because most of the players who came down really wanted to compete just because there was a $200 prize money for placing top 16. So most of them weren't really the top players. So I think it was okay, but I was still pretty nervous because it's really scary playing against someone you don't know and how they play.
So overall, the first day was an okay day for you?
Yeah, it was pretty okay. Nothing bad happened, and I won most of my matches pretty easily.
All right. So for the second day, I noticed that you actually had a lot of repeat matches because of the double first you went up against Kaiser, and then you knocked him down to lowest, and then went up against Ref, and he knocked you down to lowest, and after you went up against Kaiser again, right? So yeah, what do you feel about having to play all these matches over and over again?
I think it's gotten really tiring because most of my matches in this tournament have been ZVZ, and ZVZ is pretty much my worst matchup, so it was really taking a toll on me.
It must have been especially bad, right? As in looking at how most of the top players in this tournament were actually Zerg.
Yeah. In most C tournaments, Zergs normally place the top 3 positions.
So let's talk a bit more about the match that you just played. Could you describe for us, what happened during it and what went wrong and all of that?
First game, I went 15 hatch because most of the tournament I've been going 15 pool, and my opponents have been going 15 hatch. But I think Rev knew I was going to 15 hatch, so he 10 pulled, and I fell pretty far behind from there. He managed to secure his natural, but I had to hide in my base for quite a while. So I think that's how I lost my first game. Second game, we had to regame. The first time we played the second game, I went hatch first. He 10 pulled again, but I think it was pretty lucky that the computer crashed. Second game, I went 15 pull, but he went 15 hatch. He went. I scouted Bailing Nest, so I thought he was gonna do his usual Ling Bane aggression, but he never came, and he just took his third. So I fell pretty far behind, and then later on I overdroned, and he just mass roaches and overwhelmed me.
Yeah, so you were saying that you actually found it lucky that the computer crashed and all of that.
Yeah.
I understand that the matches you've been playing, we've been not plagued, but they've actually been interrupted by technical errors at certain points. You didn't feel that actually affected your play at all?
Well, the first time there was a crash, I felt I had a pretty big lead. Kaiser walked into my third where I was building 3 spines, and his entire army got fungled. But I think it was still okay considering how the matches turned out. And Revs is probably one of the best, if not the best, Zerg in Singapore. So there's no problem in losing to him, even if it is 4-0.
So regardless of your loss to Rev, you actually placed second in the Singapore Nationals for the World Championship Series. So what do you feel about that?
I'm really, really happy because this is probably my biggest win so far. I haven't been able to get this far because I've been running into players who I just have a mind block against and I can't beat. But this time I've pretty much dodged them all. So I think it's a pretty good experience so far.
All right, cool. So going forward, what are your future plans for StarCraft 2 or any form of competitive gaming?
In 2 weeks, there's going to be the Tokyo Game Show online qualifiers, so I'm going to play in that, and I'll try to compete in as many tournaments as I possibly can.
All right, thank you. Congratulations on your win. So this is Yekke from Team Eve, and I'm Wei from No Game No Talk. Thanks for the interview.